Watch today, police think one man responsible, and they're looking for him. State lawmakers debating Medicaid cuts to offset the state deficit. And Iraq formally begins its journey into democracy. Watch Fox News at 10 starts right now.
Now, from WACH-TV, Columbia's only primetime news. This is Watch Fox News at 10.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this Monday night. I'm Mike Woolfolk.
And I'm Jennifer Timmons. Ariel is off tonight. Columbia police looking for the one man they believe pulled off several armed robberies today. 4
businesses hit, all of them in 90 minutes time, and all of them within just a few miles of each other. Police say first, a gunman walked into the Asian market on Assembly Street. This was around 11:20 this morning, and demanded money. 30 minutes later, a man matching the same description robbed a Taylor Street barber shop. Then on North Main Street, police say he stole cash from a beauty shop and then yanked out a VCR that contained the store's surveillance video. The final robbery happened at 1 o'clock at the Natural Remedies store, which is also on North Main Street. Here is a description of the guy police are looking for tonight. He is black, 18 to 25 years old, and was wearing a black jacket with purple sleeves and khaki pants when these robberies took place. If you think you have any information that might help police find this person or help the overall investigation, you should call Columbia Police.
We have an update now on a hit-and-run case in Orangeburg County. An 85-year-old man now faces charges for the accident that happened last month. His name is Albert Corhonen. According to his son, the man thought he hit debris from January's ice storm. Investigators say he actually hit 57-year-old David Washington along Carolina Avenue. Washington remains in the hospital tonight. Corhonen's son says his father has memory problems and was already restricted from driving long distances. He says it's all a terrible mistake.
I know had he known there was anybody there, he wouldn't have left them. He's not, he's not the kind of person.
It's just a bad situation, he shouldn't have been driving. Plain and simple, he should not have been driving behind that wheel at all.
Albert Corhonen's next court appearance is set for April. David Washington suffered injuries to his face, head, and leg. His son, though, says he is improving.
Let's go to the State House now. Debate on the budget begins tomorrow, and cuts are pretty much guaranteed for most programs this year. But as lawmakers get ready to take on the more than $5 billion spending bill, Democrats are criticizing cuts to Medicaid, saying they will hurt those that need the help most. Susan Swales dedicates a good bit of her day to managing her prescription drugs, all 16 of them.
This is for my asthma, that's for my asthma, and this is for my machine at home. I have to have it.
Susan also takes medicine for diabetes, depression, and high blood pressure. Right now, Medicaid pays her $900 bill each month, but to save money, the state may limit the number of prescriptions it'll cover, putting people like Susan in tough situations.
You're going to either choose to breathe or not to have a heart attack or go nuts.
The prescription drug cut is one of several proposals the Health and Human Services Department is considering. The agency has to find $50 million just to keep up with the current Medicaid growth. House Democrats blame this situation on Republicans. They say the House budget will force DHHS to cut critical programs.
The department, with few other options, because this budget does not adequately fund their needs, will be forced to limit the number of prescriptions to 5 and leave no room for exceptions unless you're in the hospital or you're under 21.
But House Speaker David Wilkins says the budget gives DHHS the exact amount of money it requested, and Democrats are just playing politics.
It really does a disservice to the people of the state, because obviously people hear that and get scared and get worried, but it's scare tactics.
Whether it's a tactic or not, Susan Swales says she is scared because she could face a choice that directly impacts her health. Democrats plan to introduce a plan to fund Medicaid through a cigarette tax increase, but Speaker David Wilkins says tonight that plan likely will not get enough votes to pass.
A federal judge in Charleston is combining 2 lawsuits from November's controversial drug raid at Stratford High School. 2 groups of students each filed their own lawsuit after police stormed the school with guns drawn searching for drugs. The students say police violated their constitutional rights. Lawyers on both sides are considering a mediated settlement. Without one, the case could go to trial.
You are paying a record price for gasoline here in the Midlands tonight. AAA says the average price for regular unleaded is $1.58 tonight. That's up a penny from Friday's price, and it breaks the all-time record in this area. Still, prices here are lower than the national average, which tonight stands at an average $1.73. A Midlands truck driver is dead tonight after a wreck on Two Notch Road in Lexington County. Investigators say a linen truck did not stop at the corner of Shireway and Two Notch. That truck ended up hitting a car and then flipped into a power pole. The truck driver is dead. Police say he wasn't wearing his seatbelt and he went through the windshield. The driver of the car is okay tonight, but was trapped for a short time after downed power lines fell on the car.
The federal government is stepping in tonight to bail out small businesses devastated by the January ice storm. The Small Business Administration is declaring 9 counties as disaster areas, including Aiken, Calhoun, and Lexington counties here in the Midlands. Small businesses in each of those counties are now eligible for low-interest loans to help cover storm losses. Business owners wishing to file claims should visit the SBA's temporary office at the Lower Richland Council of Governments on Summer Street in Orangeburg. Many folks are still talking about last night's bit of severe weather. Wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour knocked out traffic lights in several areas, including St. Andrews Road in Irmo. Several thousand people also lost power. SCE&G says all the power is back on tonight. And now we want to know what's in store for tonight and tomorrow. And for the answer, Tim Miller.
Well, no wind, no big wind to speak of. It was a rough night last night.
It was. It's kind of scary. A lot of phone calls in the newsroom.
It really was. People thought it was tornadoes and
Right.
such, but nothing like that at all. Just a powerful cold front. And, of course, pressure gradients equal wind speed, and we had a lot of that going on. But tomorrow, though, another situation. Cloudy and cooler, rain developing by afternoon. High temperature only of 50 degrees. Winds will be from the southeast at 10 miles per hour. And we're going to talk about a wintry mix possible coming up in our forecast. It's been quite a March. We'll have all the details coming up in just a few minutes.
How did we go from 80 degrees last
Up
week
and
to
down,
windstorm
up and
tonight to talking about wintry mixes again?
I know. Well, we'll explain all that coming up in
I
just
bet
a
you
moment.
will.
Thanks,
Okay,
Tim.
thanks, Tim. You know, you see portable signs all over the place. Businesses seem to love them. They're a cheap way to advertise. And Lexington County is now rethinking its rules that regulate the signs. Right now, the rules are pretty strict. Putting up a sign requires businesses, I should say, to pay a $100 permit fee, and then that permit is only good for 30 days. County Commission is considering eliminating that requirement now, but some are worried that could lead to ugly signs popping up all over the place.
I think so, because you get such a response from these signs. When we put them out for 30 days, I've had people say that it's doubled their business.
The concerns are, is this the ordinance that's serving the people properly?
Columbia City Council will take up its own sign issue at a public hearing on Wednesday. It is considering a proposal that would prohibit mobile and portable signs except for seasonal use and also grand opening announcements. Well, domestic diva turned convicted felon Martha Stewart begins her pre-sentencing process today. We'll have details coming up for you.
And a historic day in Iraq as the nation formally embraces democracy. That story when Watch Fox News at 10 comes right back.
It may feel like the first time, but it's actually Earl's third Ford truck. This happy camper just got 0% financing on the 2004 F-150.
Motor Trend's Truck of the Year.
Thanks, Earl. During Ford's spring sales event, get 0% financing or up to $3,000 cash back. 0% or up to $3,000 cash on F-150. So don't miss Ford's spring sales event.
It's not a real mic.
I'm aware of that.
The seafood dinners we serve at Captain D's are loaded with so much food, it takes a certain kind of employee to bring them to you. Andre, fries?
Sorry.
Captain D's Shrimp Celebration is here, featuring our amazing new double dozen shrimp. Get 24 mini butterfly shrimp, the fixins you love, and sweet chili sauce for dipping, just $3.99. So come on in, because at Captain D's you're always welcome aboard.
For everyone out there who thinks that they know the right way to do it, the right way to go, who are trying their best, who are taking great care, and are asking themselves, am I getting somewhere? If you want to be clear, if you want to find out, ask your doctor what Crestor is truly about. Are you getting somewhere? Over and out.
WACH Fox News at 10, Stock Watch.
I shadowed your husband. He's been a very busy boy.
Is this?
The new Fiesta taco salad.
But why?
Frankly, tastes even better than before.
Introducing Taco Bell's new Fiesta Taco Salad. All the classic ingredients you love, made better with a new tangy chunky salsa and new lime-seasoned crunchy tortilla strips, served in a crispy tortilla bowl.
Two can play this game.
For a taco salad that's even better than the original, think outside the bun.
Dodge does trucks like nobody else. During Dodge Truck Month, you can grab the 500 horsepower SRT-10, the Hemi-powered Ram 1500, and the Ram Heavy Duty with re-engineered Cummins 600 Turbo Diesel. Now with some of our best deals, like up to $3,500 cash allowance or 0% financing, plus an additional $1,000 truck month bonus on select Rams. And grab our 770 Powertrain Limited Warranty. Powerful trucks, powerful offers. Only during Dodge Truck Month.
This is Watch Fox News at 10.
Well, they won't be able to vote for at least another 10 years, but elementary students are, in their own way, helping choose the next president of the United States. Here at Irmo High School, these students who came from Nursery Road Elementary are helping register new voters who will turn 18 in time for this fall's election. Now, teachers say the kids do all the work, including putting all the completed forms in the mail.
Well, it's a good experience for our children to meet the high school kids, to understand the value of registering to vote.
Teachers also say the lesson is designed to build civic awareness and show the students how democracy works. Turning to the World Watch, democracy is something the people of Iraq are learning as well tonight.
It's a historic day as Iraqi leaders signed the nation's interim constitution. Jane Araf has more tonight from Baghdad.
Like proud parents, the U.S. administrator and British special representative watched the ceremony unfold. First, the children, meant to grow up in democracy rather than dictatorship. There was a prayer for the dead, including the hundreds of Shias, Kurds, and other Iraqis killed in attacks unleashed since the end of the war, and a document for the living. U.S. appointed governing council members, after delays, disagreements, and false starts, bridged their differences. With a special flourish, all signed their names and took their places in history. The signing took place against a backdrop of continuing attacks. Painful forces, the current head of the governing council said, trying to stop Iraq's political process. They forget that the will of the people is more powerful than their plans, he said. The law entrenches a federal system, a demand by Iraqi Kurds who want to retain the power they have. This is the first time we Kurds feel we are citizens equal to everybody, said Masoud Barzani. He heads one of two Kurdish factions controlling northern Iraq. But not everyone felt so included. Outside the convention center, a group of Yazidis, an ancient sect that worries it's on the verge of disappearing, protested that they weren't represented. Signing the Constitution is a major accomplishment, but it's perhaps a first step. Around this table at the Governing Council, there's a lot of hard work that will still have to be done. Not everyone believes it can be done, creating a democratic Iraq. But for a country with a history written in blood, this document was an occasion to celebrate. Jane Araf, CNN, Baghdad.
In Haiti tonight, U.S. Marines say they're responsible for at least one death during demonstrations over the weekend. Marines say they killed a man after he opened fire on U.S. forces. In all, 6 people died while opponents of former President Jean-Bertrand Aristide held a march. Gunmen supporting Aristide are responsible for other deaths.
And back here in the States, convicted felon Martha Stewart meets with her probation officer for the first time today. Stewart will be sentenced in June, and many legal experts say she could end up in a minimum security prison for women either in Connecticut or West Virginia. Also tonight, Viacom is pulling Stewart's syndicated show off of its affiliate television stations after her conviction, and stock in her company closed today below $10 a share. Well, you'd think you'd have to at least get out of bed to exercise, right?
Hey, good news for me. Well, apparently not. News of the weird coming up a bit later. First, here's Tim.
Well, Jennifer, buckle up. The roller coaster weather continues. We'll look at your forecast coming up as Watch Fox News at 10 continues.
Want a great deal on Time Warner Cable? Look no further. Right now, you can get Time Warner Cable for just $29.95 a month, or Time Warner Digital Cable for just $42.95 a month. Add HBO and HBO On Demand, and you'll have a great reason to say, wow. This offer won't last long, so call now. Why wait? You know you want it. Sweet deals from Time Warner Cable. Call today.
Would you expect a 240 horsepower 24-valve VTEC V6 engine? A traction control system, a 5-speed automatic transmission, and a spacious leather-appointed interior? The 2004 Accord EX V6 from Honda. Accelerate your expectations.
Here are today's winning lottery numbers.
Yo, yes, you're excited. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Beneful. You've never seen anything like it before. It has wholesome grains, real beef, even carrots and peas. So there's carbohydrates for energy and protein for those serious muscles. And you even get some vegetables.
So happy.
Love it so much you only think you're getting spoiled. Yes, you do. But it's good for you, too.
Healthful, flavorful, Beneful. Beneful brand by Purina.
This is the best burger I've ever had. I gotta call my dad. The man just got unseated.
He's not gonna be happy, is he?
Hey, Dad? Yeah, it's T. Yeah, I just had a burger at Sonic, and it's the best burger I ever had. Yeah, better than yours. It's nothing personal. It's no reflection on you as a man. Dad?
Better burgers. Sonic's got them, others don't. Try Sonic's big new Smoky Supersonic. Pepper jack and smoky cheddar cheese on 2 patties topped with bacon and our smoky Texas sauce. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
No matter how many Fords you've bought before, get that first-time feeling during Ford's spring sales event. Also get 0% for up to 60 months or up to $3,000 cash back on Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's 0% for up to 60 months or up to $3,000 cash back.
I guess this is the calm after the wind.
Really is, but we had a great weekend, though. I mean, really
Yeah.
and truly, for the most part, until the wind came by yesterday.
I tell you what, I was really digging on those 80-degree temperatures, or
I
close
know
to it anyway. I mean, it was wonderful.
Spoils us.
And today wasn't bad either.
No, it really wasn't. But it was more normal, more like March weather. But it's a battle of the seasons. Let's talk about that for just a moment. It is winter versus spring, and we're going through a couple rounds here. The bad news for winter is he's going to be done soon, flat out, and the bell's going to ring. March 2nd through the 5th, let me get out of the way here. 80 degrees plus sunshine, 8 degrees higher. March 9th, today through tomorrow, near 50 in a rain-winter mix, and then back to normal as the week goes on. So spring is still a little over a week away, but it's that clash of seasons that we have to contend with over the next couple of weeks. High today, 62 degrees with lots of sunshine. Really nice day, cooler than it has been, but really normal. 63 in Orangeburg, 61 in Sumter and Florence, as well as Myrtle Beach. Mid-60s along the coast down in Charleston, 65. Tonight at 10 o'clock, we're at 51 degrees. Windy, but not nearly as windy as last night, of course. 52 in Orangeburg, upper 40s in the upstate from Rock Hill, 45 in Greenville, 43 along the coast of Myrtle Beach, onshore flow there, making it just a little cooler. Here's our Carolina satellite. You can see, simply beautiful. Lots of sunshine and really nice. Couple of high clouds to the north, but really that was about it for today. So bright sunshine and more like March type weather. More of a regional view here. Here you can see beautiful weather, not only from South Carolina, Georgia, into Alabama, Florida, warming up nicely, and really nice weather all along the southeast. That up there in the Midwest, Illinois, Indiana, is our next culprit, with a chance of bringing us some shower and maybe even some winter weather coming our way, mainly for the upstate in the next couple days. Let's put our big map into motion. You can see pretty much not only the southeast, but from Mississippi, Louisiana, parts of Oklahoma and Texas. They have a respite, just simply really nice weather. Some low clouds coming in this afternoon. But other than that, nice and warm. Here is a low pressure system currently over the Chicago area. This is going to come in our direction. Start with moisture, but as it comes in our direction, it's going to pick up a little bit of Atlantic moisture. Along with that moisture and some cooler temperatures, going to give us a cold rain tomorrow and maybe a snow mix in the upstate. A good chance of heavy snow from Asheville north. So another wacky weather event for the month of March as we've gone through many extremes. Look at the extremes. 66 today in Omaha. A few miles away, only 36 in Minneapolis. Big high pressure bringing in warmer air. All of this is going to come to an end. You can see the big trough here, and we're going to be in cooler temperatures for the next couple days or so. Then we're going to get back to normal as this air overspreads us. Clear, 51 degrees at 10 o'clock. Relative humidity at 29%. Our dew point's at 20 degrees, so we have lots of dry air. Winds are westerly at 6. Our barometer is steady at 30 inches even. Today, look at this, near normal, 62 and 41 was the high and low temperatures, and no rain to speak of, but we may add to that coming up in the next 24 hours. Here's the forecast. Tonight becoming cloudy, low temperature of 35 degrees. Winds will be northwesterly around 10 miles per hour. That's the coolest we've seen in quite some time. We have the rain likely by tomorrow afternoon. I wouldn't be surprised if that's mixed with a couple snowflakes to our north. I'm thinking maybe Newberry north, high temperature of 50. We're going to struggle to get to 50, but I believe we'll do it. Winds southeasterly around 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow night, a couple of snow flurries are possible with a rain mix. We'll get down to 34. And then sunshine returns for Wednesday, high temperature 55, low 60s for the rest of the week, and more normal temperatures. Don't forget to sign up, by the way, not only for your daily forecast, which will update you on, but also our 3-degree guarantee at WACH.com. So I'll tell you, it's the typical clashing of the seasons, and we're going to probably go for that for the next couple of weeks as we have warm and cold, but spring will win. Always does.
So.
That's cool. And of course, coming up this weekend, we get to set the clocks forward, pick up that daylight savings time.
I need to write that down.
There we go. Is that this weekend?
That's your first reminder. Yes, it is.
Right.
First weekend in April.
We'll look forward to that.
All right. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks.
Well, it's USC's most important game of the year with a potential NCAA tournament bid on the line.
Ernest Robinson has sports when Watch Fox News at 10 continues.
Here's something you won't find in a Subway. Ta-da! A slicer. Prepackaged meats are no match for the fresh sliced meats on Arby's Market Fresh sandwiches. Listen.
Fresh sliced meat is just so much better.
Fresh sliced
Hands
turkey.
down.
This is good.
Tastes like it's just been made.
Tastes like it's straight from a deli.
Very good that you can get this from a drive-thru.
I like it a lot.
It tastes really good. If you don't mind, I want to keep eating.
Arby's Market Fresh sandwiches.
Not just made fresh, sliced fresh.
It may feel like the first time, but it's actually Earl's third Ford truck. This happy camper just got 0% financing on the 2004 F-150.
Motor Trend's Truck of the Year.
Thanks, Earl. During Ford's spring sales event, get 0% financing or up to $3,000 cash back. 0% or up to $3,000 cash on F-150. So don't miss Ford's spring sales event.
It's not a real mic.
I'm aware of that.
It just sort of happens. You wake up one morning and your needs have grown. The internet's like that. You need more speed than you get from dial-up. Here's your easy step into the world of broadband. Bell South Fast Access DSL Lite. Starting at our everyday price of just $29.95 a month. Get the high-speed internet that won't tie up your phone line at our new lower price. So call today, and if your needs grow again, we'll get you right up to speed. Bell South. Listening, answering.
Going coastal. O'Charlie's is going coastal with new seafood favorites from 3 different coasts starting at $9.99. Like our new Bayou Shrimp Pasta and Cajun cream sauce. A jumbo seafood platter overflowing with flaky fish, crab cake, golden fried clams, and crispy shrimp. And O'Charlie's new sweet and tangy chipotle shrimp basket. So for every mood, any occasion, and all the flavor of your favorite seaside restaurant, meet us at O'Charlie's and go coastal.
Dodge does trucks like nobody else. During Dodge Truck Month, you can grab the 500 horsepower SRT-10, the Hemi-powered Ram 1500, and the Ram Heavy Duty with re-engineered Cummins 600 Turbo Diesel. Now with some of our best deals, like up to $3,500 cash allowance or 0% financing, plus an additional $1,000 Truck Month bonus on select Rams. And grab our 770 Powertrain Limited Warranty. Powerful trucks, powerful offers, only during Dodge Truck Month.
You know, Ernest, there are some folks out there that think we're stirring up controversy, saying that the Gamecocks are kind of on the bubble when it comes to the tournament. But when you lose 7 out of 10 at the stretch, the committee considers that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're really on the bubble, especially with the teams you lose to. If the Gamecocks had won one of those close games, that Mississippi State game, that Kentucky game, one of those games has gone the other way,
right,
we might be having a different conversation. But needless to say, they're on the bubble. Now, one team not on the bubble, the USC Gamecock baseball team. They move up 2 spots this week to number 3. In the latest Baseball America poll, Carolina is looking up at number 2 Texas and top-rated Stanford. Now, the Gamecocks are coming off a weekend sweep of arch rival Clemson. Saturday, Bill Buckner strikes out the side 4 times, 16 Ks on the day. The Gamecocks get the 5-2 win. Then on Sunday, it was Stephen Tollison with the home run in the bottom of the 10th to give the Gamecocks their 12th straight win of the season. Gamecock coach Ray Tanner says he's fortunate he played Tollison.
He's been hurt a little bit. I was reluctant to play him today, but he wanted to play, and he felt like he was good to go. And you know, he goes after it. He plays hard, and he got a pitch from Mahoney and drove it deep.
Anyway, I couldn't hit it much harder, but you know, in a game like today, you know, we knew it was going to be a close game, and we were just fortunate enough to come out on top.
All right, the baseball team hosts Yale Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Clemson drops to 4-5. They play at Wofford Wednesday at 7. Now, speaking of the Gamecock basketball team, they take on Arkansas Thursday afternoon, 3:15 in the first round of the SEC tournament in Atlanta. The Gamecocks facing a tough challenge after Saturday's 63-56 loss to Tennessee at Knoxville. A loss to the Razorbacks Thursday, Carolina could be bound for the NIT. Up the road, the Clemson Tigers head to Greensboro tomorrow for the Atlantic Coast Conference tournament. The Tigers take on Virginia in the play-in game Thursday night. Now, Virginia swept the season series with the Tigers, but are making their first ever play-in game appearance. They've lost 8 straight games in the ACC tournament, so that might bode well for the Tigers. Third straight year, it's North Carolina and Duke in the women's ACC tournament championship game. Blue Devils trying to become the first team to win 5 consecutive titles. Duke number 2, North Carolina number 10 nationally. Check out Ivory Ladd of York, maybe the best player to come out of South Carolina. The killer crossover of Elena Beard. Beard goes down, bucket good. Got to see that again. Look at the ankles. There she goes. Ivory Ladd knocks it down, cuts the lead to 9, but the experienced Dukies, Elena Beard would get their revenge. Check out Ladd on the break, and Beard just takes it away. Just give me the ball. The player of the year, what a defensive play. Duke taking it away, 5th consecutive title. They win it 63-47. New number 1 team in college basketball, St. Joe's, with an enrollment of 3,400. Undefeated 27-0. They take the top spot. The Cardinal are 2nd, Gonzaga 3rd, followed by Mississippi State and Duke. Terrell Owens, a no-show today for his physical with the Baltimore Ravens. Owens was traded by San Francisco to Baltimore last week. He feels he should be a free agent, and the Players Association has filed a grievance to have that trade voided. And last year's Winston Cup champion making a run at the Winston Cup title again. We're talking about Matt Kenseth in the 17th car. He passes Kevin Harvick with 37 laps to go. He goes on to post his 2nd straight win in 2004, doubling his total from last year. So needless to say, Matt Kenseth, a big win yesterday at Las Vegas.
Making a statement.
There you go.
All right, thanks, Ernest. Well, it can be rather hard to drag yourself out of bed on a cold winter morning, but maybe you don't really need to.
The news of the weird up next on Watch Fox News at 10.
Captain D's Shrimp Celebration is here, featuring our amazing new double dozen shrimp. Get 24 mini butterfly shrimp, the fixins you love, and sweet chili sauce for dipping, just $3.99. So come on in, because at Captain D's you're always welcome aboard.
The human brain. It's more than electronic impulses, more than a scientific phenomenon. It's the home of our memories, the keeper of possibilities.
Yeah, we just ordered the sausage burrito.
I went to put sauce on it. Looked down, I must have dropped the burrito and I can't for the life of me find it.
It's playing hide and go seek with us here in the car and we're losing.
So it's on the smaller side and it's difficult sometimes to discern it from...
A small stick or
straw.
Big breakfast burritos. Sonic's got them, others don't. Breakfast at Sonic featuring really big burritos stuffed with sausage, egg, and cheese. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
Hey, where's the remote? You won't believe what it does with Time Warner Digital Cable. Call today to learn how to record your favorite programs without a VCR. Then watch them on your schedule. You can pause and rewind live TV. And with Movies on Demand, choose from the latest movies and watch them instantly. Satellite can't do that. You and your remote are in total control. Ever think that was possible? It is now.
Call now and get Time Warner Digital Cable for as low as $42.95 a month.
Jen is just as excited about her second Ford Focus as her first. Let's face it, when you get a great deal on a car like this, it's enough to make you sing. Even off-key. During Ford Spring Sales Event, get 0% financing or $3,000 cash back on Focus. That's 0% or $3,000 cash back. Jen, you're scaring people.
Sure, football's over, but you can still tailgate at your local chess tournament with our new 12-piece Supreme Tailgate Special. So checkmate and in your face.
Gotta wanna need to get have a Bojangles.
Tim's back with a look at the weather for tomorrow.
Here we are. We're going to wake up tomorrow colder than we have been. 35 degrees, noon, about 43, much cooler. Rain starts tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow night. Could have a wintry mix tomorrow night in the upstate. Clears out of here, 55 for Wednesday and low 60s for the rest of the week, and that's near normal. That's March weather.
We like normal.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you. Time for News of the Weird now. And you know, some folks are so lazy, they won't get out of bed to exercise. Well, for those folks, we can tell you now you don't have to. At least not here. This is a bed race in Minnesota where the object is to stay in bed. Teams of 4 sling themselves down a hill while laying on a queen-size mattress. Now, before you start thinking that this is really some, great exercise technique, this is a fundraiser to help people in need of housing. Great cause, weird look, of course, but it looks like a lot of fun.
Looks like they need more than just a queen size. They need a king size bed.
It's a lot of fun if you like snow. That's going to do it for Watch Fox News at 10 on this Monday. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you back here again tomorrow. Sleep well.
It's not a matter of winning 4 so I can join